Dear Diary, I did so much walking yesterday. I went to a huge dessert selection at a department store and walked around their stores and grocery for 2 hours. But don't worry, I yummed so much sweets, so I wasn't feeling healthy at all. People don't change. Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris, and we'll be back after Spot by Zico featuring Jenny.
Everything okay, my man?
Show. How are we all feeling? Are you feeling great, guys? I'm feeling great because no reason. I just like coming out here and seeing you guys. Hello. Do you feel great with no reason? Just seeing me makes you happy, huh? Are you on the same side as me? No reason, just us being here at the same time together and being able to yap on together. That's all we need, right? Happiness isn't much, guys. Bredar says, tell us about your favorite dessert from yesterday, Pretty. So there's like this huge sweets kind of like a whole floor of a department store that they recently renovated, dedicated to desserts, and they have literally the trendiest, hottest like desserts all over Korea in one spot. And I have been meaning to go, and yesterday I finally got the time, so I went. I lied, I always had the time, I just never had the energy. But yesterday I was forced to go because my mom was like, you gotta like live like human, so she dragged me out there. And it was so cool because they had the most prettiest, sweetest, scrunchiest, yummiest desserts there, and I need to go back because there's no way someone can try all of them at once. So yesterday what I got a I think it was raspberry lychee madeleine, and then I got a strawberry choux, which was filled with strawberry cream, strawberries, in a crispy choux. And I got a English tea cake because I've always wanted to try a tea cake, but I never got to try one. And I thought, I don't care about the taste, I just want the experience. So I got a tea cake. And then I got a caramel cookie biscuit kind of thing. Oh my gosh, the caramel biscuit was so good. So it's like a butter cookie. I like butter cookies, but it tasted really homemade. That's what I really liked. And I didn't know tea cakes were really good. They taste like marshmallows, and I don't like marshmallows, so I was really happy because I was like, oh, marshmallows can be tasty. I only like cooked marshmallows, but it was raw marshmallow, but I still kind of liked it, so that was a good experience. And then the butter cookie was so good. The caramel was salted, and you guys know I like salted caramel. So I was really happy yesterday. And then I went over to their grocery market, and I mentioned a few times that grocery market is like therapy for me, grocery shopping. So I was like looking around at everything they had, and I think it's the most foreign feeling market I ever went to in Korea. It was really similar to Bongmakche, the one in Paris when I went. It was super similar. So I was like, oh wow, like I can totally see what they were going for. And yeah, it was really nice and I liked it a lot, and I was Bay. Caladat says, you're talking about those you posted on Instagram, right? Yes, yesterday on my story, I posted pictures of the breads. If you're curious, you should go check it out. I'm assuming, obviously, most of you guys are already following me, so, and to state the obvious, my username is Pretty Little Iris. Adrian says, you don't like marshmallows, DJ Iris, but it's primarily made out of sugar. Hey, do you think I like everything that's made out of sugar? Well, that's true. But no, I actually don't like raw marshmallow because I don't like jellies. I don't like jello. Maybe I just don't like that kind of smooshy texture. But yeah, I don't like marshmallows unless they're s'mores or unless they're cooked. Even if I cook marshmallows, I only have the outer layer that's cooked, and you know how the inside is once again raw marshmallow? I would cook that again. I'm really good at cooking marshmallows. Did you know that, guys? You should give me a chance to show you later. But there's no way we're bringing fire in the studio, so maybe much later. Much later. Fredar says, happy to see I was happy. Well, I'm just happy to see you guys. It doesn't matter if you're happy or not. Although I do really hope you guys are happy. If you're not, I will make you happy today. Let's have fun as usual, guys. I'll be back after one more song. This is 봄 별꽃, Spring Starflower by Nabi.
Radio.
A little short continuing story from my dessert journey yesterday. I was like eating all the desserts, right? And I was walking around looking for more bread to buy. And I super randomly saw Napoli Mafia from Culinary Class Wars Hukbeng Yorisa yesterday because he was doing a pop-up there. Like everybody was so crowded and I was like, what, is the bread like extra special here? And then I went and there were like cameras and I was like, how much does the bread, like how special does the bread have to be? And I looked over and it was him. So it was him that was special. I mean, of course his bread was probably special too, but I didn't want to stand in line. Anyway, let's talk about what we are doing on today's episode of Heart Attack. Of course, we have Heart News, where I read you guys arts and culture news columns of the day, what's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. And then we have Heart of the Day, where I ask you guys a question and you guys give me an answer. We share our screen and we share your answers all together. You can follow us on Instagram if you want to interact with us and take place in this interactive radio segment. Our Instagram handle is heartattack_Arirang. Today's Heart of the Day was, if all objects could come to life and talk for a day, which one would I want to have a conversation with the most? So let's just say one day you woke up and you can choose to talk with a object of your choice. Which one would you choose? Why? What do you want to say to them? And what do you want to, what do you want them to say to you? I don't know. Any object in this world that can't literally talk right now. So go on over and answer our questions so that we can share them in a little bit. And of course, if you have messages for me, questions, song requests, you guys can always send them along or send message or our email at heartattackarirang@gmail.com. And I know that sending a message can be a little tedious a lot of the times. And I know that whenever I say, oh guys, send us a message, a lot of people would just kind of listen to it and, just think, people will send it even if I don't. But if you send a message, it makes Iris extra happy. And you know that I know a lot of you guys that are listening. So when I see your name engraved on a white A4 piece of paper, I get happier. So, it costs nothing to make Iris happy. So maybe send a message, guys. And I'll be happy. How many times did I say happy? I don't even want to know. And in hour 2, of course, we have DBDB today. Today is a Wednesday, but we have moved our DBDB Tobak corner to a Wednesday. And today we are joined by Konnu of Just Be, who will be with us in a short while. So I hope you guys stay with us for the 2-hour show today. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back with Heart News. This is 사랑 이게 맞나봐 by Day6 Even If Day. March 12th, Wednesday. Here's today's culture life news of Korea. This is Heart News. is warm, but there is a lot of fine dust. Most areas will have moderate to bad air quality until the afternoon. By evening, smog and yellow dust will blow in. Tomorrow, the air will stay bad all day. It will be mostly cloudy. Some rain is expected in Seoul, inland Gangwon, and Jeju in the afternoon. The east coast of Gangwon will be dry and windy. A historic pagoda linked to a famous Buddhist monk from the unified Silla period has been designated as a national treasure. Yesterday, the Cultural Heritage Administration announced that the Gokseong Taeansa Jeogin-Sonsa Pagoda in Jeollanam-do has been upgraded from a treasure to a national treasure. This stone pagoda was built to honor the monk Jeogin-Sonsa Haechul, who founded the Dongri-Sanmun School, and to enshrine his relics. It was originally designated as a treasure in 1963 and has now been recognized as a national treasure after 62 years. SF9 is back with Love Race. They released their new album and music video yesterday at 6 p.m. This part is Your Fantasy series made for their fans. The title song Love Race is about their passion for love. Jaeyoon, who finished his military service, is back, making their performances even better. This has been Korea's Heart News of the day. We'll be back after two songs, Love Race by SF9 and Earthquake by Jisoo.
It hits me like an earthquake.
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day. We're gonna pretend that we're all Belle. You know what that means? This is officially Beauty and the Beast time because objects are gonna come alive and they're gonna start speaking to us. Except one deal you gotta make. You can only choose one object. It's either the teacups or the clocks or the candle holder guy or... Does Iris remember? No. Is she a Disney girly? Clearly no. But she knows how to sing Beauty and the Beast. But yeah, we're gonna choose an object we want to talk to. It can be any object. We asked you guys the question on our Instagram. If I were to answer, does food count as an object? Because I really want bread to talk to me. I'm so curious what they would say to me. Are they gonna be like, Iris, we love you just as much as you love us? Or are they gonna be like, you suck, you eat all my family and friends, we hate you, did you know that in our village we call you, you're like the Lucifer in our village? Or do you think they're gonna be like, Iris, we love you too? What do you think, guys? What do you think they're gonna say to me? Tertiary says definitely not the clocks. Cogsworth was annoying. Is that the name of the clock? Ooh, I don't remember. Isn't one of the names Gustong or something? Gaston? Or never mind. That's the guy in the village, right? Clearly, I am not a Disney girly, but once again, I know how to sing Beauty and the Beast. Well, let's check out your answers, guys. The first answer is from Benny saying, for me, a rock. The trend of having a pet rock as an object is real. I want to talk to them. Ooh, I know the trend of the whole pet rock thing, except I was never into it because aren't rocks dirty to bring into your home? How do you clean rocks in a real clean way? Do you get what I'm talking about? Takeyoshiro says Gaston was the villain. Ah, you see how I only remember the villain names? It speaks a lot about me. Next, SB says, my walls. I need to know if they find all the K-pop posters amazing too. They're probably having a hard time every time you put them on and take them out. It's like waxing session for your wall because do you use tape? It's gonna hurt. Man, I feel bad for your walls. Make sure you say thank you. Also, my signed albums, so I know if it's truly signed by the groups. I gotta let you guys know that I don't have a lot of albums out, but I did have a lot of albums that weren't out for sale that was out that I gave away as part of fan giveaways or just some people got them as part of some events. And if it's signed, then it is signed by me. Never in my life did I get anyone else to sign an album or a picture, a photo card or whatever. I know that it gets a little tedious later on, so people do say some celebrities have like a trick that they use, but so far in my life, I've never had somebody else sign my stuff. I'm Flo says, an Iris photo card so we could yap all day about bread. Wait, that's so cute. Because if photo cards could talk, it's like talking to your bias, right? Or your fave, but you don't actually need them, right? That's so cute. You guys, the only correct answer from now on is Iris photo card. SB also says, also my microwave so I know what food it likes most. Interesting. That's interesting. Or your fridge as well. But by the way, you know how I said the Iris photo card thing? Maybe not. Because you guys already talk to me for 2 hours a day. So I don't think you should talk to Iris photo card because you know how they say you need a little space in a relationship. You can't always be talking to each other. You're going to get sick of each other. So yeah, let's, kind of have some space. Estelle says moon. There's plenty of moon songs. For me, I would ask the moon, am I fairer than Pretty Iris? Estelle, do you mean fairer as in am I more fair color wise? Are you more fair than me? Or am I more fair as in am I more good looking than Iris? I'm curious. Fair. And if you ask the moon, let me know what the moon says. I'm curious. Now we get to know if Iris has beef with the moon or not. We get to know if Iris is gonna fight off the moon. If the moon, depends on what the moon says, but yeah. Tayoshiro says, game consoles, I talk to them enough, they should finally answer me. This thing, right? Gamers, right? I'm not a gamer, so I don't relate, but what's something I talk to a lot? You know how people say a lot of people when they're alone talk to stuff, or they just say something to themselves? I think I mentioned this on radio a while back, but when I'm alone, I am silent. I don't say anything. It's super silent. Takeoshiro says, or brick walls, so I can get their opinion on the phrase talking to a brick wall. That hurts me. Because they're probably hurt. What did the brick wall do to be used as a metaphor like this? Now I'm starting to feel attachment to all these objects. Steve says, my fruit tree's in the backyard. What do I need to do to get bigger and sweeter fruit? Ooh. I remember somebody said, I wish I could talk with my skin so I know exactly what to do. Like, tell me when you're thirsty, tell me when you're too hydrated, tell me if you need vitamins, retinol, whatever it is. Tell me what you want so I can help you. I know somebody said that. Pretty Little Ribbon says, my poster, Enhypen poster. What do you want to... Is that the same thing like we mentioned for photo cards? You want to talk to the members? Or do you want to talk to the poster? Yeah, I'm curious. Because if you want to talk to the members, you can also talk to photo cards. But then I guess a poster has all members. So that's smarter. Yeah, that's smart. Alrighty, that's smart. Ricky says, obviously, I'd want to talk to an old building or a tree. Imagine the things 경복궁 or 덕수궁 would say. Ricky. Wow, Ricky. Have a great time with 경복궁 or 덕수궁, with the palaces. Have a great time. Leon says, mirror, mirror on the wall. And then what would you ask, Leon? Is Iris the fairest of them all? Is Iris the prettiest of them all? Or what else are you going to ask? And let me know what the mirror says after you ask them that. Let's see if Iris got beef with the mirror. Bahar says, my pillow. And what would you say, Bahar? Would you say, hi, pillow. I like you a lot. What else would you say? I'm so glad you're a part of my life, and thank you for handling my head. Thank you for always being there with me. Crash Over Eyes says, a graphing calculator. I spent so much time in college with one and would want to know its thoughts. You could ask, do you remember the many tears that fell on you? Unless you liked college and you didn't cry. But does anyone, I'm actually curious, does anyone get through college without crying? For me, I haven't cried yet during college, but that's also because I was only there for 3 months. But does anyone ever get through 4 years of college without crying? If you do, props to you. That's very cool. And how did you do it? Let me know, guys. If any of you guys in college in the chat, have you guys is anyone never cried before? I'm curious. RVN says, the tree you and Cynthia talked about yesterday, I'm sure it has a lot of interesting stories to tell. Ooh, okay, so the huge, really, really old tree, right? Like the yellow tree. Bredar says, I can be less lonely before sleep when you talk to your pillow. Okay. Bear says, my neck always hurts. I would ask my pillow what I do wrong when I sleep, or if the pillow is the problem. You could guilt trip your pillow saying, obviously it's your fault, so do a better job supporting my head. It's always their fault, right? Right. Don't tell me I'm the only one that blames objects just because they can't talk and just because I am their owner. Don't tell me I'm the only one, guys. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back to read remaining answers, guys. This is 너와의 모든 지금 by Jesby. Chicken by Jesby. Let's speed run through the remaining answers. Jenga says, stepper that's in my room so it can tell me to exercise, but I can see myself getting annoyed. Oh, Jenga, you're gonna get beef with the stepper. I know this. You guys are gonna start fighting. Kevin says, talk to encyclopedia to learn many history, information, and facts about countries. Ooh, it's like, when you talk to them, it's like talking AI, kind of. Not really, but kind of. Okay, it can help you. My Tuza says, 인형, dolls, just so that you can be friends? Okay, that also makes sense. Leon says, probably my car, since we already got so many voice assistants with our day-to-day devices. Yeah, I feel like there's probably something out there, right? There's probably a car out there that already talks. I know for sure there's GPS, navigation stuff that talks, so. MJ says, I want to talk with the mirror and ask if I'm still looking handsome or not. Oh, MJ, you probably still are. You are, don't worry. Nam says, smartphone because it will say how many hours I've been using. You can also just go into your settings, you know that, right? But do you just want a warning from your phone? Like when you're on it, the phone will be like, yo, put me down. You've been doom scrolling for too long. Put me down, bro. But then also, I feel like we're just gonna get beef with our phone as well, just like the stepper incident. We're just gonna start fighting with all these machineries in our life. I don't want to talk to my phone. It's been through too much. Toka says the Eyes One Beam. Oh, is this like a merchandise? Ooh, you want to talk to merchandise? Okay, interesting. I like the color. It's like baby pinky. Pretty. Dracula says, sorry, Iris, that concept horrifies me. I wouldn't want any object talking to me. That would freak me out. Really? But you could add like googly eyes to them. It's gonna be cute. You can add googly eyes and you can, kind of force it to tell you stuff that you want it to tell you, and you could kind of befriend it or not, or I don't know. You can rant to them. That's like an imaginary friend. Clara says, my car, so I know what needs to be fixed before it gets worse. Smart. San says, plushie. Which plushie? I want to know which plushies you guys have. Is it a teddy? Is it a unicorn? Is it a... See, I'm running out of plushie ideas. Clearly, I was not a plushie girl growing up. Joyful Irina says, I think I choose an alarm clock so I wouldn't have trouble waking up because I keep snoozing it. You're gonna have beef with the alarm clock. What's our beef list today? It is stepper, phone, alarm clock. Your alarm clock will be so annoyed at... Well, I know my alarm clock would be annoyed at me because they're gonna be like, stop slapping the snooze button and just start your day, girly. My alarm clock would hate me. But then at the same time, my alarm clock is in my phone, so I got double beef with my phone now. Paulina says, with the mirror, what do you want to ask the mirror, Paulina? CCG says, the heater at work, I'm cold. Why are you not doing your job sometimes? That's so annoying when this happens. Benny also says, I want to talk to an electric fan. Is it like the same kind of concept? Why aren't you doing your job? Yeah, it's really annoying when objects don't do their job because literally, like, you have one job, bro. We made you to do this. Why aren't you doing it? And then you like slap it, and it seems like you're the bad one when they're the ones not doing their jobs. HAN says, A. Junus says, my fridge, I wonder if it would be judging me for what I'm eating. Yeah, I would ask my fridge, do you judge me every time I open up the fridge at midnight and look what you guys have in there and then decide I don't want to eat because nothing looks good enough? I close the door and then I come back clearly knowing that nothing has changed inside, but I still open it because I'm still hungry. Do you judge me for that? That's what I would ask my fridge. Thank you for your answers, guys. I'm gonna read some messages that you guys sent me. The first message is from Tigger Shior saying, hey Iris, how are you? I'm a bit confused. It's a Tuesday for me, Wednesday in Korea, but it feels like it's a Monday. It also feels like I am behind in a lot of things. Is anything happening soon that you are looking forward to? I'm looking forward to a new game coming out at the end of the month and my planned time off in April. Could I please request Stuck in the Middle by Baby Monster? Have a great day. Hi, Tigger Shior. So it's a Tuesday for you, Wednesday in Korea. It feels like a Monday. Well, if we're talking about what we're feeling, it feels like for me right now, I feel like I'm in around, I think around like September 2020. I think that's where I'm kind of mentally living in right now. Gee, guys, it's 2025 and already March. Can you believe it? But I guess it's endless if we start whining about this. Something that I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's show on Sweetheart. We have a new guest. I'm wondering if I will have great chemistry with the new guest. And on Friday, I'm really looking forward to our interview section with ballet dancer Yoonjae. He is so famous and popular, so I want to do a really good job. I hope you guys will be there as well. Something else. What else? I probably do. Well, I mean, oh, I actually heard that they are re-releasing in theaters in Korea in March the famous movie Farewell My Concubine, and they don't have it out in any streaming platforms in Korea, so the only way to watch it is in theaters, so I'm kind of looking forward for that as well. Thank you for your message. We will listen to your song request, so I'll be right back, guys. Let's go listen to Stuck in the Middle by Baby Monster and 설레고 싶어 Butterfly by Swan.